Shemar Stewart. First of all, didn't know his name was Shemar at first. The only Shemar I know is Shemar Moore, off of Tyler Perry. But that being said, he is holding out with the Cincinnati Bengals. This is a first round draft pick. I think he was the 17th pick, if I'm not mistaken. 17th pick. He is holding out of OTAs because they can't reach a contract agreement. Now, based off the stuff I was reading, I think his dad has been doing a couple interviews as well. It's not necessarily the money. It's not necessarily like the actual contract itself, especially for this year, because I think all these first round picks are like it's a fixed rate in the first round. Like you can't really change that shit. You can't really negotiate shit like that. But it is the language that's in the contract that they're concerned about. They changed the language up from what it normally was for all their other previous Cincinnati Bengals players that they drafted, and now they want to change it for him. Keep in mind, he's a higher pick. He's a higher Bengals pick than the previous Bengals pick, and they're changing some shit up language-wise. But I think what it is, if he tears his ACL, they can void his contract, and normally they can void it for that year, but like it wouldn't affect years down the road. But the language that they put in there is like, yo, if you tear your ACL, we're able to void this year and then the remainder years of said contract, if I'm not mistaken. Which is why he's trying to like he just wants the same contract that all other first round picks get, and the Bengals just kind of being weird about it. And to me, everybody's first reaction is like, well, this nigga's not even like this nigga not cold to be just holding out like that. I'll say, well, don't draft that nigga if you're gonna do all this to the nigga contract.
If it is around like the voiding language and stuff like that, I feel like that's so disrespectful. Like, I'm your first round rookie and you're already on this. Oh, if you get hurt, your whole contract over. Like, if it's like that for real, then I think that's very just telling of the bank, because like, this is the same Bengals organization that it took them forever to pay Jamar Chase, and then he hit him over the head for a whole lot of money. Same with T. Higgins, same with Joe Burrow, Trey Hendrickson, who led the league in sacks last year. They still haven't signed him, and he's literally their only good defender. Like, he averaged, I think he got like 17 and a half sacks or something like that, and nobody else on the Bengals even had like 5. And then the Bengals are also like the only team who, I think their owner, he's just like, he's rich to normal people, but I think he's like the brokest owner in sports right now and stuff like that. Like, the Bengals still got to walk across the street to get to their practice facility at their stadium. Like, the Bengals,
he got to start walking by faith, not by sight. He got to stop looking at the numbers and everything, man. He's gonna ruin the Bengals and end up having to sell them. They got a window right now.
Bengals were never. The Bengals you have to be something not to be ruined in the first place.
I think this is an NFL problem, though. I think this is an NFL rule problem. My personal opinion, I think if you are a player who makes the roster after your rookie, like after you get drafted, I feel like rookie contracts should be fully guaranteed, all of them. And I think they should count differently on the books. I think just the moment of making it to the NFL, especially since they capped the rookie contract so much, and it's not like back in the day when Matthew Stafford was negotiating for hundreds of millions of dollars. I just think the NFL need to go ahead and make all rookie contracts guaranteed. If you make the team, your contract is guaranteed. Like, they only got 3-4 year contracts, and I just feel like that accomplishment, NFL teams got the money to do that.
Rookies actually don't even make the NFL though.
Yeah, like he hasn't made the team yet. This is still OTAs.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if he what's his end goal? Because if he doesn't sign a contract, you're just not going to play in the NFL.
He's going to play. I think he has.
Someone gonna pick that.
He has the leverage.
Because I don't know what happens with his rights if the Bengals can't sign him. I'm not sure exactly how that works.
They have his rights. They drafted him. How long does his rights hold?
But will they technically have to cut him if they don't sign him?
I mean,
I think that's the question that would have to be answered.
He's not signed. He can't be cut. He's not on the team.
Yeah, he's not on the team yet, but the Bengals have his rights, though. So he's just not going to play.
They probably have to trade him.
Man, tell that nigga
put the contract. You can't trade him.
Go get a quarterback, bro. Go get your bread, bro. You making $0 right now. Just sign that contract and just don't get injured. I was worried about the potential future. Fuck that. Go sign that contract, nigga. Go hit that nigga. Fuck, you making $0. They got McDonald's employees making more than you right now, bro. NIL not paying you right now. You out of college,
bro.
Like, what the fuck you on?
Yeah, nigga. Tell that nigga go hit a quarterback. Tell that nigga go hit a quarterback.
Fuck, bro. Goddamn.
Sit him on the
Bengals need you, nigga.
Bengals weak. They cheap as fuck, but we doing all this extra shit. This nigga need to go get his bread.
Oh God, bro. The defense is ass, bro. They need you. They drafted you for a reason, bro.
Facts.
I don't even know. He wasn't even good in college, so there's that. So imagine he do all this. He finally gets to play. What if he's not good?
Facts.
Yeah, you're right. You might. Hey, that's a real possibility. That is a real possibility. I think
this is the Bengals making a bigger deal, man. Take that funky language out. You know, football is a Warriors game. You got to be willing to compensate people for if they do get injured. It's a 3 or 4 year contract, man.
And
he's not breaking the bank on it. He's a 24th or 22nd pick or something.
Why gotta take the language out?
It's his contract only like 10 mil.
So why gotta take the language out?
Because y'all are being lose.
How much are you worth to me for me to take that language out?
It benefits the player.
They were worth.
Be an organization. You gotta be an organization. You gotta be an organization.
Right now, you ain't worth shit right now.
Listen, he was worth enough to
be an organization that's willing
draft on.
I have to benefit your players.
The Bengals is broke. They're not wasting no draft.
I stand on pride. Fuck that. Sign the contract. I stand on pride.
NFL got profit share. Nobody in the NFL losing money, bro.
I stand on
Nobody in the NFL losing money. They just making different amounts.
I'll lose the 17th pick. Sign my goddamn contract. I'll keep the language in there the exact same way it is right now.
I think if they don't sign him, the Bengals probably get like a compensatory first round pick next year, and somebody else can sign him.
I feel like he can sign. If they don't sign him, I'm pretty sure he'll be able to sign with whoever. If he doesn't sign by like X amount, and like X day, what the date is, but X date.
But I think the Bengals do get like money back. I think they get a pick. They'll get like a 33rd pick in the first round. They'll get an extra first round pick.
I don't know about that because I know Bo Jackson. He like when he was drafted twice because he first was drafted by the Bucks, and then he was like, "No, I don't want to play for them." And then he got drafted that next year by the Raiders.
That's crazy. I actually never knew that.
It could be something like that. I'm not sure about all the specifics of that though, but I don't know if the Bucks got an extra pick. But this is also in like the late 80s, early 90s or something like that. So stuff could have changed by now. So I don't know.
Yeah, and Brad, speaking of pride, you know, by the time this episode drops, you know, Pride Month is going. It's going to be here by the time we hit there, you know. So
hey, hold on. Why the fuck you like Yo, what the fuck? Wait, whoa.
No, man.
Right.
What the fuck?
Pride, bro. Hey, bro.
Love you, man.
Yeah, let us know something, man.
Nigga, you gay.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Shout out to my gay nigga.
Tread lightly.
Where did this come from on the soundboard? I ain't never heard that one off the soundboard.
Greg, bro, land the plane. Greg, what are you doing?
I was just saying, I was just saying, yo, I'm just segueing. I'm just saying, yo, just shout out to Pride Month, shout out to the LGBT, shout out to the community. Come on now, we, you know what I mean? We gotta be inclusive, bro, not exclusive. Let's come on, man.
Hey, nah, fuck that. Hey, nah. We ain't doing that shit.